Good morning, y'all, and happy New Year's Eve. Now, question to you guys. How are you spending your last morning of 2014? Now, I can't believe there's only less than 24 hours left in 2014. Time flies. Now, by this time of the year, of course, we always look back at what has been done in the year, remembering our past resolutions and seeing how much we've achieved. And, of course, we realize sometimes we haven't achieved enough. Now, what was your 2014 resolution? And regardless of the resolutions that you've set up, what did you achieve this year? Let us know, because some people, they've achieved a lot more than they expected. Some people didn't achieve enough. So I'm sure after today, I'm going to be missing 2014. It was a great year for me, and I'm sure it was a great year for a lot of listeners right now. And because of that, I have a great song to start off our show. We got Puff Daddy featuring Faith Evans in 112 with I'll Be Missing You. I'll Be Missing You by P. Diddy, Puff Daddy featuring Faith Evans in 112. And right now, you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew on this lovely New Year's Eve morning. To me, I say lovely because the weather isn't too bad. And we are on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how to get in contact with us? Pretty easy peasy. All you gotta do is send a text to sharper pound 1013, but you will be charged 51. Hit us up on Kakao Talk, but to do that, you have to add TBS EFM as a plus friend first. Also, tweet us. And our Twitter is at TBS What's Poppin', and our lines are open 02-778-1013. Now, if you have a longer email, a shout out, or any questions, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And for those of you who are interested in our playlist, come and check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. And also another announcement, celebrate 2015 with TBS EFM's New Year special, A Year of Choices. It's going to be hosted by Henry Shin on the evening of January 1st. Of course, tomorrow, of course, from 6:10 to 8 p.m. Now, Henry will be joined by a panel of economic and IT experts to discuss next year's upcoming financial trends and technological breakthroughs that will affect both Korea and the rest of the world. And all that's going to be happening tomorrow on TBS EFM's New Year special. Once again, A Year of Choices airing tomorrow, 2015, of course, from 6:10 p.m. till 8 p.m. on TBS EFM 101.3. Now, we got lots more coming your way, but before we move on, we got a word from our sponsors, which are LG Electronics and GlaxoSmithKline. Alrighty, y'all, it's time for today's pick. Now, as I've already mentioned in the opening, on the last day of the year, we finished the year by looking back and trying to reminisce on what happened. And on the last day, I usually get myself a cup of coffee, try to relax and sit down and think about what has happened in the past year. Now, I bet for everyone, there's something to be thankful for. And of course, you gotta be thankful for a lot in life. For me, it's been a great year. Not gonna complain. Of course, Fly to the Sky's come back. Amazing. Amazing for us as well, for me and Juani. Because, we just came back with a new single, new album, and people were so supportive. And that really blew my mind and kinda, humbled me a lot. It kind of made me realize how great life is and how supportive and loving our fans are. And then on top of that, we won first place, Best R&B and Soul Award. We had concerts, sold out shows, of course, and overseas shows. So I can't complain about 2014. And while there are lots of thankful moments for everybody, there are also many disappointing moments as well that happened around the world. And I had set up my, 2014 resolution for a lot more. And of course, we couldn't achieve a lot from the list that we've had. And that doesn't mean you should be, hard on yourself. So, like some things that I failed on was to stay completely healthy. But I got sick a pretty good fair amount of times this year. But that's not a choice, we don't want to get sick. That just happens. And of course, to spend more time with close friends and family. But, since being so far away from my parents and my brother and, a lot of family members, I didn't really get to spend that much time. But of course, I had a good time when I was back in the States with my cousin. It was a good cousin to cousin bonding moment for me. And of course, overseas, I always have a great time with friends. Now, let us know what your past year has been like. Let us know if you've achieved a lot or if you haven't achieved a lot. Whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve in 2015, we got our fingers crossed for you guys, and I'm hoping for nothing but the best for you all. So we're gonna move on, and you gotta learn how to let it go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it go, the achievements that you couldn't achieve, and that's the song we're gonna play for you guys right now. This is James Bay with the song called Let It Go. That was James Bay with Let It Go. Now, I'm not sure if a lot of people are familiar with this artist. Of course, I've only heard of his music recently myself, but he is a British singer-songwriter who has been named Critics' Choice 2015 by the Brit Awards panel. And it's been said that James Bay looks to follow in the steps of Adele, Florence, and Sam Smith. And I did hear sort of a resemblance to Sam Smith in his vocals, because these artists were earmarked as well by the Brit Awards panel as well. So maybe in 2015 we should pay more attention to this artist and listen to more of his music, because so far so good. Now moving on, we do have another artist. It's a great song by a great artist. Of course, she's not with us anymore. So with no further ado, check it out. This is Aaliyah with Miss You. That was Aaliyah singing Miss You. And of course, we're playing these songs not to make you sad, but because we're going to miss 2014. I know a lot of people who've had problems this year, or maybe had some achievements that they couldn't achieve. They can't wait for 2015. But of course, 2014 was a great year, and I'm going to miss it so much. So that's why we have that song. And also, we have another song for you guys. Of course, another goodbye song to 2014. And it's going to be the last song for the first half of our show. We got Placebo with A Song to Say Goodbye. Welcome back, y'all, to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3. And you guys are listening to your boy, Brian Jew, on What's Poppin' right now. And of course, today is Hump Day, Wednesday, New Year's Eve. And you know what that means. We got groovy grooves for your Wednesday morning as usual. And it's filled with smooth grooves of soulful music. You know what I'm saying? Something that's going to soothe the soul. Good music for this cold season. And of course, the last day, I was going to say last year, the last day of 2014. So if you want to find out more, you got to stay tuned. But before that, we have a word from our sponsor, which is LG Electronics. Welcome back to our last day of 2014, groovy grooves for your Wednesday morning. Now, to help you guys get through your workday of 2014, a lot of people are probably still at work. We've prepared some awesome songs for you guys. I guess songs that are kind of, make you reminisce about what happened in the past year. And some good best farewell songs as well. Now, the first song that we have is the classic song, Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. Yes, it's going to give you a little hint on the melody. A lot of people are like, I'm not sure what this song is. Especially the youngsters out there. You're probably confused. Like, I don't know if I know the song. But I'm pretty sure once you start listening to the vocals and the melody and the lyrics, you're going to be like, okay, I know the song. So let's check it out. This is Bill Withers with Ain't No Sunshine. Now you know that song. Yes, you do. That was Bill Withers with Ain't No Sunshine. Now, Withers was inspired to write this song after watching the 1962 movie Days of Wine and Roses. And I bet you guys realized you do know the song. You're like, okay, I know the song, especially in the third verse. It was like, I know. Yes, that's my impersonation. And I'm not sure if you guys counted how many times he says, I know, but apparently it's 26 times. So if you want to prove us wrong, listen to the song again and be like, no, you're wrong. You added a number. Or, oh, you're off by 2. Let us know. Well, anyways, back in the day, Withers had intended to write more lyrics instead of the I know. But then he followed the advice of other musicians, and they had told him, you know what, just leave it that way. It has its own vibe and, makes the song more rich with that I know in it. So that's why he left it the way it is. There you go. Anyways, we're going to move on. We're blowing up on Twitter. I haven't gone over any Twitter comments. So right now, I'm going to read y'all some. Brian G. Canada just said soothing grooves would be perfect for this cold weather and New Year's Eve. Yes, I agree with you. Cold weather, sometimes you don't want bumping music. That's like summer and spring. But, cold weather, you just want to sit back, relax, and have some chillax music. And that's what we're doing here right now. Ebony, a.k.a. Ebbs. Love you, What's Poppin' crew, and handsome DJ, a.k.a. Brian. Thank you so much. You all are wonderful people with all these smiley faces. And you're wonderful too. Thanks for tuning in today. It means so much that you can spend your last day of 2014 with us. And also, today's last day, Baby Adisha, today's last day for this year. Yay, I'm just prepping the New Year's Eve party tonight with my family. And I hope you have a great year ahead. TBS What's Poppin'. Mwah! Thank you so much. That means so much to me. And I hope you have a great time with your family. Unfortunately, I can't be with family. But spend your family like I'm there as well. I'll be there in spirit. There you go. And one last tweet before we play the next songs. We got 삼삼. She just wrote, Fly to the Sky 때문에 너무 행복하고 특별했던 2014년이었습니다. 돌아와줘서 노래해줘서 정말 고마워요. 항상 응원하겠습니다. 하트. Thank you so much. She's saying that she's very thankful that Fly to the Sky came back in 2014, and she's thankful that we sang for her and everything, and she'll always support us forever with a lot of heart. So thank you so much. Love is in the air. I can't complain. 2014 still far. 2015 is just around the corner, and 2014 is ending greatly for me. And with that said, we got two great songs. We got Nelly Furtado with All Good Things Come to an End, and we got Duffy with Warwick Avenue. Wow, that was amazing. Music brings just a lot of joy to us just listening to the song, and especially Duffy's vocals, that are very amazing. And that was a great song. That was Warwick Avenue. And right before that, we had Nelly Furtado with All Good Things. Now, the more and more I listen to Duffy's voice, I end up falling in love with her because, I don't know, a lot of people like, really thin, light voices, but with Duffy, she's got that thin voice, but it's got a mix of a little bit of a raspiness, some edge to it, and that's what I love about Duffy's voice. Now, if you love her music, you got to check out the music video for Warwick Avenue, for it's almost entirely composed of a single shot of Duffy. Now, it starts in the artist leaving Warwick Avenue Tube Station in the back of a black taxi, and she's crying her eyes out singing the song. So if you watch the music video, it kind of entraps you, and you get drawn in into the video, of course, because of her crying, her emotion. So if you haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's a great video. And next up, we have the last song for our segment. Not for the show, for our segment. And it's a good song by a great artist. I haven't seen material around from him lately. I know he was in a movie recently. I'm not sure if it was a 2014 movie or the movie from last year, and I just saw it too late. But either way, he's still in the game. Musically, I haven't seen anything new from him, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this dude comes back ASAP for 2015. We're talking about Prince, y'all, and the song we got set up for you guys is called Purple Rain. That was Prince singing Purple Rain. And of course, y'all know it's already time to wrap up our Wednesday show, our New Year's Eve special show. It's not a special, but it's a normal show. And I guess a lot of people are planning to go out tonight for like special ceremonies and parties, New Year's countdown, and much, much more. And they say that the public transportation hours actually are going to be extended tonight, so you guys got nothing to worry about. So have fun. Don't worry about, oh no, I got to get home early. I can't stay out late. You can a little bit later than normal because public transportation will be extended for a few more, I think an hour or two maybe. I'm not sure exactly the exact amount of hours it's extended, but either way, you get to stay out a little bit more. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good and bads that you'll regret from 2014. But guess what, y'all? Don't hold a grudge. You got 2015 just around the corner. But thank you guys for tuning in today. It was a great year, 2014. And I just can't wait to see what 2015 has in store for all of us. Stay safe, be smart, stay healthy, and always be happy, y'all. Goodbye for now in 2014. I'll see you guys next year. The last song for you guys is Boyz II Men, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. And this is Brian Jew signing off. Peace.